Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Shit. Thank you, PS Plus, for adding DDLC to the fucking thing this month. Because I would not have been able to do this otherwise, because I'm not buying this game. Also, I need to turn down the sound right fucking now. Hold on. Text speed, music volume, sound volume. Let me just turn you down, and turn you down, and turn that down. Alright, so... Fuck. New game it is. Please enter your name. I actually don't know what to name myself in this thing. On this stream. Yo, fuck it. DDL. Hello, yo, what's good, what's good, Ballistic? Welcome to chat. We are playing some DDLC. We're playing some DDLC, so... And plus, it's been a minute since we played a new game. DDLC, y'all know, the PTSD. Yeah, the PTSD, man. Man, I remember when this game was the shit. Don't ever trust the cute game. Don't worry, I know what I'm getting into. I remember when this game was the shit. Oh my god. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend. We were since we were children. I can't read. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running, running away. However, I sigh and go idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. You think this stream is gonna get demonetized? Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I think we're fine. I overslept again, but I caught up with you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, DDL punk. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Bro, I will never not ever. It'll never not be funny to make fun of Sayori. It'll never not be funny to me. It'll never not be funny. It'll never not be funny, bro. It won't ever not be funny. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. It'll never not be funny. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. Sayori, stick fast, chuckle, pulls out a Glock and shoots. Yeah. We cross streets together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, DDL Punk, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I hate those fucking conversations, because I'm just not paying attention. I'm like, uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Clubs, you mean poker? No, I don't gamble. Yeah, I don't gamble, bro. Sarah likes to worry too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by average while spending my free time on games and anime. See, he's real. DDL Punk is real. He's real, bro. He's real. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried you won't learn or socialize or have any skills before college. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay, fuck off. Fuck off, okay? Mom. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I'd never let myself... I'd never let myself get lectured by Sayori. I'm gonna be personally honest, bro. I'm gonna be personally honest. That could not be me. That would not be me. Also, I wonder how many Sayori hanging out jokes we're gonna make today. I'd say about 20 before the stream ends. I'm gonna be real honest. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and before I knew it was over before I knew it. 20? Hell nah, we going above. Yeah, we going above 20, bro. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and I realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. The teenagers shooting themselves? Well, it's whatever. I wanted to try this out because, why not? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Because of how many birds there are, I fucking hate Hawks. Hawks is so goddamn annoying in the game, bro. I hate that shit, bro. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Bro just told her to fuck off. That's so funny. Bro just told her to fuck off. And meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, Sayori is the ultimate hangout girl. She is the ultimate hangout girl. I'd never hang out with her, though. Personally, I never would. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of called the club yesterday that would bring a new member. Oh, you lying ass. You lying ass. I hate it when niggas make promises and then I'm the one who has to carry out the promise for you. God damn it, Sayori, you're stupid. Dumb. Illiterate. And that's stupid because you're part of the literature club. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Right? I'm supposed to be the one filling out this bullshit? Absolutely not. Huh? I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Damn. Bro really said, you know what? Fuck it, we do it for a cupcake. Honestly, my big back ass would do the same thing. Personally, I'd go for even less. $5 is enough. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori's full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. This dude is so edgy, bro. Also, hi, Masto. Welcome to chat. We playing this now? Yeah, we playing this now, bro. Y'all like reading, right? Y'all like reading, right? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Do I give all of these characters individual voices? Do I give all these characters individual voices, or do I just use my normal voice with different inflections? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do normal voice, different inflections. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Oh, shut up! One dude walks in here and y'all all fucking screaming out. I'm not doing ASMR into the mic, bro. I'm not doing ASMR into the mic. I'll just do slightly different inflections and we will evolve from there. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, damn. We got a man-hater? We got a man-hater here? That's crazy. Ah, DDL Punk. What a nice surprise. Don't call me a coward, Masto. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This would easily be the biggest tone shift ever. Because I walk into this classroom, I see one person who's excited to see me, one person who hates me, and then the other person I'm just like, you got purple hair, so I'm distracted. This club is full of incredibly cute attraction is to the eye of the beholder. Attractions to the eye of the beholder, personally. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, I could never get bullied by a girl shorter than me. Personally, I'm not letting that happen. Somebody like 5'3" comes up and says some shit, I'm just gonna punt them across the room. I'm just gonna punt them. That's it. Like, Natsuki has a very, 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 very puntable face. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She looks like a kindergartner. Fuck you mean first year? Kindergarten ass. Take your ass back to preschool. What you gonna do? That 5'3" has a black belt in karate. No amount of karate is going to save you from someone double your height and size. I'm gonna be so honest. Also, hey Waffles. Can't say, but Yuri's best girl. Yo, what's good? Everybody pouring in automatically. I knew y'all would show up eventually. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Yeah, she's always moody. Sayori says quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri. She's the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. I'm not 6'3". I'm like 5'10", roughly? Around that height. Around that 5 to 6 foot range. I haven't checked. When I catch these hands, I'm 4'1" with a black belt. You're 4'1" with a black belt. I'm not going to lose to someone 4'1". Yuri, who appears to be comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. I have a smaller hitbox. Of course you describe your entire frame as a fucking hitbox, bro. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, DDL Punk. Monica smiles sweetly. Don't trust that. She was prototype Makima, bro. She introduced niggas to the Makima archetype, bro. You don't trust that sweet smiling face or the green eyes. We do know each other. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. You're a Goomba, you don't have any hands? Yeah, I'll just stomp on you, bro. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Chihuahua is to a 4'1" person as a pit bull is to a toddler. That's so real. That's the realest shit Waffles has ever said in this chat. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, DDL Punk. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay, fuck you. Natsuki's such an ass. I forgot how much of an ass she is early game. What the fuck? Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Of course, bro. Why is it always the girls with like long ass hair that make tea and shit? Like, it's always them. It's always them who make the tea and shit, who's all prim and proper. Like, bro, pass me a Mountain Dew, bro. Pass me a Mountain Dew. I don't need tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that way there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. British culture, I'm sure. Yeah, it's British culture. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil to tray of to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh shit, DDLC, let's go! Yo, what's good, Mally? The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around, my fingers looking at the best angle to take a bite. Yo, Mally, bro, I'm not desperate for new content. I literally just wanted to play DDLC. That's it. I just wanted to play DDLC. I saw it was coming next month, and I realized that it was going to be either now or it was going to be now. Actually, it's October. We're doing this for Spooky Month, guys. We're just doing this for Spooky Month. The MC likes cupcakes. Yeah, the MC likes cupcakes. DDL Punk likes cupcakes. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. Is playing DDLC such a crime? Yeah, playing DDLC is not a fucking crime. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Ah, archetypical tsundere. My least favorite type of character in all of anime. My least favorite type. Are we gonna be playing more spooky games for Spooky Month? I don't know, actually. I have FNAF, but I never finished it. So, I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Oh my god, bro. I can't handle this amount of cringe and social awkwardness. I'm better than this. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying me a tea seat. Also, is this DDL Plus? I only played the OG. Yeah, this is DDL Plus. She carefully places the key cup in front of us, in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Alright guys, I'm about to sound like the dumbest nigga alive, but I don't read that often. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I don't read that often, and I hope y'all are okay with that. I just don't read. Honestly, Persona's the most reading I've done in a very long time, and I think that might low-key be a self-report. I think I low-key just self-reported myself, but Persona is the most reading I've done in a very, very long time. That doesn't involve social media and shit like Twitter. After all, oh, I read that already. That's every ninja. Reading is for shitters. Yeah, all the ninjas, we don't read, nigga. We don't read. I guess. Heh, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I think reading tweets actually makes you worse at it. Yeah, I think reading tweets actually made me worse at reading in the long term. You know how niggas talk on fucking Twitter and shit? They talk like this. Every nigga on Twitter talks the same. I'm gonna be so honest. There's like 3 archetypes of Twitter niggas. The white person, the black person, and the weirdo. Those are the 3 archetypes of Twitter people. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider joining the literature club? I was afraid of this question. The black people are... Nah, it's the white people. No. But I'm not gonna get into that. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori really seemed to be happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right home, okay? Nah, you capping? I'm not capping. Everybody on Twitter is Hey, whoa! Let's not get crazy, though. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member at any major club, any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Bro's getting crazy. Hold on. Alright, cool. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, and publicity and how to prepare events for everyone. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be really hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, this would be my last choice. If I had to pick between like an anime club, a gaming club, and a literature club, oh my god. Oh my god, I wouldn't even think about the literature club until like 30 minutes into that conversation. I wouldn't even think about it, bro. Monica seems like a... seems really... yeah, Monica's the most well put together of the group. I'll say that. She's the most well put together. You know? Like, she seems the most competent. Which I guess is the whole thing. Like, Natsuki is the brash, aggressive one. Sayori's the stupid airhead. Yuri's the shy, timid one. And Monica's, like, the only actual person that is okay at anything. Yeah, Master, actually, have you seen this game before? If you haven't, then you are in for a wild ride, my nigga. There's a reason I'm playing this game for Spooky Month. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it takes school events like festivals that, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow the club this year before we graduate. Sayori is basically Bubbles from, Powerpuff Girls. All bubbly and happy, yeah. Right, everyone. Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Dating sims are terrifying? Right. Talking to women? Crazy. I can't remember much, like I can't remember any other event. Yeah. This game goes crazy, though. This game goes crazy even after that. Monica must have really worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I know that DDO Punk was only here to see hot girls. I know he was only here for that. And I'm gonna be so honest, cool, good enough for me. So DDO Punk, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but then she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Oh, fuck off! She hard read the fuck out of me. She hard read the fuck out of me. She didn't even need to see me say anything else. I just had, I read manga, and then she's like, yeah, this nigga don't read. Yeah, this nigga does not read at all. This nigga is stupid. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rims of her teacup with her finger. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Bro couldn't even say Clockwork Orange, bro. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, I get it. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's such a weird curve to take, bro. Like, oh yeah, I've been reading a lot of horror shit lately. I'm like, what? What? I read a horror book once. Yeah, I read a horror book once. I looked at a page. I opened up FNAF Into the Pit, bro. Once. Opened that shit up once. Read the first page. Closed that shit. Never touched it again. I mean, I technically read it. I just didn't read a lot of it. But I technically read it. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or makes me take another world, or to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write your own cute things down, don't you, Natsuki? Personally, I'd never let someone expose me. I've only read spooky short stories. I've seen spooky short stories and shit, but I've never read anything like that. I've never read a horror thing. The things that I read were Diary of a Wimpy Kid and fucking Captain Underpants. Those shit hit. They hit different back in middle school and elementary, bro. Bro, I used to hunt Diary of a Wimpy Kid books down. When a new Diary of a Wimpy Kid book dropped, I was trying to get on that shit immediately. Immediately, bro. I think I still have a stolen library book of one of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books somewhere around in this house. That I'm like, in this house, so I really don't know. I need to find it. I was on the Percy Jackson pack back in the day. I knew a few people in the Percy Jackson pack. I knew a few people on the Harry Potter shit, but I mostly read graphic novels. Like, that was mostly what I read, just graphic novels and shit. There was one book series called The Amulet that I watched or read a lot. I have no idea what happened to it. I heard it was gonna get a Netflix show or some shit, or like a TV show in general, but it just never happened, and I don't know why. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back! Fine, fine. You like your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh my god, lesbians! Real! Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. No. No, it's not even like a hesitant no. It's just a no. Hell no, nigga. I'm not sharing that shit with you. Personally, I agree. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work. You can set an example to help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. Oh. So Yuri's scared too. Yuri was scared too. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Nigga, who says the word quizzically? Damn! I can't read! I can't read! Fuck! This club seems freaky, or are they scared? They're mostly just scared. I feel like they're mostly just scared. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share all of them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help all of us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, DDL punk? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, wait, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original How I'm Gonna Meet You in the Club, I bluntly come forth and say, and with what's on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Saria may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, They all fucking locked in to stare at me. All of them were just like, nigga, what did you just say? You sat here for like 30 minutes talking to us, and you're not even gonna join the club? What the fuck is wrong with you? We sat here getting you cupcakes and shit, and you don't even have the courtesy to join our club and hang out with us? What is your problem? Yeah, personally, if I had 4 girls staring at me like that, at something I said, I'd die. I just fall over, keel over, and die. All 4 of them, immediate attention, immediate lock on, immediate stare directly at me. All 4 girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. I know that Monica was not gonna let you leave that room, bro. I left that room, and I just teleport back in, bro. It'd be like fucking Dio or Ponar trying to walk up the stairs against Dio, and he just teleports back in over and over and over again. That stare would evaporate a Victorian child, abso-fucking-lutely, man. I would not want anyone staring at me like that. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Bro, the game could have ended right there. If it were me in the situation, I'd walk and say, yo, these are nice cupcakes, they're all cute. And I left. And I leave, bro. I leave, walk directly into the anime club, bro. And I'd be like, y'all wanna talk about some Dandadan, bro? Y'all wanna talk about some Dandadan? You wanna talk about some Kagurabachi? Y'all wanna talk about that shit? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at everyone and me once more. DDL Punk, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Dandadan's gonna be so peak. Aren't there episodes of Dandadan out? Or was it that a leak thing? I know almost nothing, I believe. I know nothing about Dandadan, bro. I know nothing about Dandadan, bro. All I know is that it's about ghosts and aliens and shit. Would Goku be Dio in his most powerful form? Is the book looking right? Dandadan's tomorrow? Okay, then bet. I guess I'll just watch Dandadan. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, DDL Punk, since you're here, you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for the clubs. Big October 4th? Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day of school with the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Well, I mean, if you're me, it could be all of them. Personally, I'm just saying. You never have to stop at one. Alright, let's not get into that now. I'll just need to make the most out of circumstances, and I'm sure my good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Gotta say, these backgrounds seem... It's a visual novel. It's a visual novel. These backgrounds are static, so that way they can change it in back and forth. That's just the medium. Do I get to write a poem? Oh, I do! Time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good will happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Alright, what do I... So who do we... maybe... Destiny. Disarray. Eternity. Incongruent? Heartbeat, joy, nibble, shiny, strawberry. Infallible. Beauty. Warm, captive. Captive? Would that work? It would. Alright, I got a dash. I'll catch you next time. See you later, Waffles. Hope you have a nice day. Romance, tenacious, unrequited. Basically the word... Yeah, I know. I noticed. Because Yuri's jumping every time I pick, the smart people words. Oh, no. That one was Sayori. Misfortune. No, wait, what? Really? That one was for Sayori? Frightening. Okay. Dark. Huh? Nigga, what? Despise? Okay. Games, hope, bliss? Okay. Landscape, explode, spitting raindrops, meager graveyard? Okay. Universe, heaven sent, disorient. Okay. Journey, anime, sadness, dream, philosophy. Yeah, some of the words are really yeah, I was like, what the fuck? How does this work? Okay, so you have to pick words, and if I pick a word, one of the characters will jump up and down, and that means they like the word. And whoever likes the poem the most out of the words that I collected, will be happier with me. Lust, proof, tragedy. Huh? Fear, headphones, infinite, loud. Infinite, okay. Depression, Valentine, kawaii, extreme music, sunny, COVID, okay. Whirlwind, amazing, aura. I'm sorry. I'm brain rotted, bro. I thought of aura and immediately thought of fucking... I'm sorry. I thought of Goku. My bad. Dazzle, vertigo, waterfall, scars. Death. What the fuck? Yuri got the I'm gonna kill you aura? Yeah. Hi again, DDL Punk. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I'll keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, DDL Punk. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Oh, shut up! Fucking dick! God! Sayori told me, you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club. Oh yeah, you keep your manga collection in the club room. You better keep your mouth shut. She is kinda right though. I'm kinda just here to hang out. I don't really write. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Natsuki is a tsundere in her entirety. Yeah, this is like archetypical. Like, this is like, if you look up the word tsundere, it's just her. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. DDL Punk always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. God damn! Is Sayori that stupid? Do not let Sayori on the grill. Do not let Sayori cook. She'll literally burn the house down. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and DDL Punk can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems a little oblivious to the weird situation she put me in. Oh, yes, Sayori's just cute but stupid. Oh, you're even brought in something that you would, today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Yeah, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What did I do? Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So it's a nice gesture from you as a present surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I think you... Okay. A book that I think you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks she likes, despite me not reading much. Yeah, despite me being fucking stupid! God! Harry, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to tick off some scheduled activities for the club. That didn't seem to be the case. Sadie and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help to notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging through the closet. What is she doing? I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I feel like I distracted her from her reading. I got a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, it seems like to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks into the glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hiding her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so... That's the book he gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Nobody happens to buy 2 of anything, nigga. Nobody happens to buy 2 of anything. Like, what? Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over back. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye on the front cover. Is in so intentionally mid it's entertaining. Everyone's so awkward that it's entertaining to me. Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, I want to do this or I want to read that, but I don't want to bother you or anything. And I'm like, nigga, just give me the book. Fuck. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from human experimentation prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she always ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of creepy. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Haha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy some these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just like those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophies that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they may not be the naive one for letting all their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm not rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I guess I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. You're gonna end up whispering some weird creep shit. Like I'm gonna be walking into the literature club and she's gonna be just like whispering some like dark mantra, some dark ritualistic mantra that's like, oh, that's totally not creepy at all, I guess. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Playing Peek, I see? Of course I'm playing Peek. I'm playing Peek right now, Celica. The awkwardness is so weird. You can't put your hands on what's wrong. I can't put my hands on what's wrong because I can't go out and grab Yuri and be like, just say something. Fuck. Damn. Shit. It's not that I don't want you to do. I can't speak. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading with company. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand, what Yuri means about reading in company. It's this, I feel her presence over her shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but I feel it's somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize for a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Monika's arguably the best girl. Natsuki is at the bottom of the goddamn list, my nigga. I'm sorry. Right now, it goes Monika, Yuri, Sayori, Natsuki. That's my list. That's always been my list. I think that's always been my list. Natsuki has always been at the bottom. All time. All time, she's always been at the bottom. Don't you dare say that. We can box right now, nigga. We can box right now. We will box right now. Monika's the best. Monika and then Yuri. And then sometimes it swaps between them two. I don't blame you. I agree with KO. Sorry, Celica. See? They agree with me. They agree with me. Oh, we can schedule the fight right now? Bet. Bet. You wanna hype up mid, bro? You wanna hype up mid, bro? Come on now. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's, and then hold the book, more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly, closes her copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Okay, use the asterisk to fight each other like angry Discord teens. I agree, but I would put Yuri on top. Yeah, Yuri is normally on top. It sometimes switches between her and Monika. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Hey! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn the page, Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled together closer than ever. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I got over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she's finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Like, I don't even ask shit no more. I just know you're smarter than me, so I'm just gonna flip the pages faster, bro. Could you imagine? We continue to read the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. my thumb gently let going the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also has a second guess a lot of things, that she says and does. It's like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but it's kind of reminiscent of your mannerisms. I see. I could not try to hard read a person like that. I'd never want to fucking hard read a person like that. I think I could, though. Just give me like a week, I could probably hard read you like this, because I'm just better. I'm just better, bro. I'm just better. But idiot punk. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, it's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it more meant kind of cute. This is way more detailed and expressive and erotic than it is. It's weird because I'm getting so many mixed damn signals from this goddamn game. Like, I know what's coming. I know what's coming. I'm anticipating it. I know it's coming, but I don't know when it's coming. I know it's happening. It's like, you know when a character in a game dies, right? But you don't know exactly when they do. Because you've been spoiled. And it's been a long time since you've seen it, so you don't know the exact location. So my mind is fuzzy. My mind is very, very fuzzy on where the hell I should be worried. Like, I'm okay right now. But I know it's not gonna last long. It's like someone put a bomb under the table and said there's a bomb under the table. I'm waiting for it to explode. You remind me of X with their foolish and cowardly actions. I throw hands. I might. I don't know, though. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with everyone. We might not be able to have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess we'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer it if I read with you? I don't have much preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you, after it picks up, you know. That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I've left off in the book, and then slip it in my I always need a bookmark. I'm too stupid to remember where I left off. I'm always too stupid to remember where I left off, man. By the way, did you remember, to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much inspiration since I'd never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you, find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is a wrinkled up sheet of loose leaf paper, loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching to their bags. I do the same myself. Let me see some of these damn poems. Alright, who should I share my poem with first? I guess Yuri, since I got the most words with her, right? Yuri seems the most spirited, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads my poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say something out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, but then, NPC option? What do you mean NPC option, nigga? But then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. I do the same, though. Yeah, I mean, I got the most words for Yuri. I was actively targeting the most words for Yuri, since I realized that she liked the most of the dark words, but then I got really caught off guard when Sayori liked them. I was like, what? What am I getting so nervous for? Haha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of images and imagery and metaphors indicates that you've been writing a lot of poetry before. Really? Honestly, I wish there was more to Natsuki than just tsundere, since that's mostly all she has. I mean, doesn't she have a bit more shit, like with her dad or whatever? I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually the first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares blankly at me, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri shows off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem, breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that usually are typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable things that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just that, finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'll just share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a real opportunity for her, which is itself is kind of funny. After all, she's supposed to be in a literature club. All right. Ghosts. I can't fucking read this. I can't fucking read this. Where I'm sitting, I can't read this. What the fuck? I can't read this? Nigga, I'm stupid! I'm stupid! I'm dumb, man, I'm dumb! I'm dumb, bro! She does have a dad, but I don't think that'll make, went more in depth in their relationship. Also, cursive writing hurts my... I never learned how to write in cursive. I probably should have, but I didn't. And this looks like some shit some old-timey rich Englishmen would write, and I don't even know what it means. The tendrils of my beneath the amber glow bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of mine, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing, airs of pleasant but living in the past. The light thickens. I thicken back? What the fuck am I reading? Did I read half of that correctly? I didn't even. Ghost on the light, the tendrils of the air, my hair illuminates the glow. Flicker. Flicker! The light flickers, I flicker back, idiot. I thought it said thicken! I don't know why! Ah. Damn it! And I want to make this the video for this week. God damn it! I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. Thicken, the light is thick. I don't know, nigga. I don't know, okay? When's the last time you read a poem? Read a poem, man. When's the last time? I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. I also liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since the first time sharing, I wrote something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about Ghost at all, DDL Monk. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. But remember, that poets express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to Ghost. Lingering in her last moments of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Well, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I want to keep doing the best for you, my best for you, DDL Punk. Ah, me too. Who should I share my poem with next? I'm really interested in Sayori's, actually. This is a good poem, DDL Punk. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be, writing poems in his spare time? Heh, guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. And that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how, you're really part of the club now. Imagine the girls talking calmly and then scream at the top of their lungs, DDL Punk! DDL Punk, bro! I had to continue the punk lineage, bro. It's DDL Punk. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean that I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah, I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna do that then. DDL Punk, son of Punk Zenin, grandson of CM Punk. Yeah! Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead out of my, kissing me on my forehead, help me on my bed, making me rub, the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Is that? I want breakfast. I want what? I want breakfast? What the fuck? What the fuck? I want breakfast? That's one hell of a poem. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. In the end, I should be satisfied and want a burger type shit. You can't just answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I was like, I want breakfast? I'm like, what? That's such a weird thing to say, but I mean, sure. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? I mean, I guess we can show it to Monica. Hi, DDO Punk. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, DDL Punk. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we can all lead to past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, DDL Punk. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Do you think I was stupid? All these girls think I'm fucking stupid. What the hell? All these girls think I'm stupid. Like, oh, I didn't expect you to go so deep. Like, nigga, just call me dumb, bro. I much prefer you just call me dumb. I mean, it's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, I can always count. I can always count when I put in some effort. They really nail Monica's dead stare and confident pose. Yeah, she gives off the aura. She gives off the aura. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of energy, full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple things and direct words that describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning and trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take me a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find your kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might just be a bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always find a way to help what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write a way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction? The spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, shit. That's a pretty good poem. That was a pretty good poem. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has always been pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems putting emphasis on the timing of the words. Is the poem about us? It might be. It might be. I don't know. I don't know, actually. Timing between words and lines. When I performed it out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had a little kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's always coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem on a story, your brain gets too fixated to a certain point. If you ever try hard to make perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for long enough, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and just go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Looking out seems to be referring to how she's stuck while we're free. Yeah. Oh, goddamn, I have to show it to Natsuki. DDL punk. If you're gonna take this you're not gonna take this seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect? Expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort. We all start from somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve on, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, Horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. That's about it. I mean, look, I prefer straightforwardness. I prefer this, bro. I prefer this. Like, get me right to the point. I'm not smart enough to psychoanalyze fucking whatever Yuri's writing, or understand what Monika's writing, or just try to understand the dumbness of what Sayori is. This is straightforward. Straight to the point. No filler, no mystical, advanced reading nonsense. I don't have to think complexly into this, or break it down or anything. It's eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, and people can try. That's about it. You're goddamn right, Natsuki. You're goddamn right. People can try, and I'm gonna keep trying until I learn how to read this shit and not sound like a dumbass. Fuck. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, to express themselves? I think Teo got a little mad. I'm sorry, bro. I slipped up on my word. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be very disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I like to set up a rhyme at the end, but then make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling on the last line. So you did. I guess it went more into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. We did it! I read everyone's poems, guys! I did it! Fuck! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's that everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that fuck, I can't read, damn! I guess that's what everyone... fuck that line. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. Fuck. They're complete opposites of each other. They wouldn't hate each other's poems, bro. Sayori is all complex and shit, and Natsuki is all simple and shit. It is water and oil, bro. You can't mix water and oil. That shit just won't mix, bro. Sayori and Monika talking happily as I react. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Oh, that's so funny, man. That's so funny. They don't understand each other one bit. It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try so hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I see, quite simple, quite honest. What the fuck is this handwriting, bro? We ain't doing college nerd shit, right? Like, this is just complex versus simple. Sayori liked it, and DDL Punk did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Damn! That was a backhanded roast. That was a backhanded insult. That was backhanded, just like everything Yuri does. That shit was complex, bro. She said, "Oh, I haven't found anything inspiring yet." So why would I need suggestions if I haven't found anything inspiring? And DDL Punk liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that DDL Punk appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, fuck. Bro. They're fighting over poems, nigga. They're fighting over poems! Poems! Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. What the fuck is going on, man? They're just digging in at each other, man. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? Oh my god. It's like, is it knew about each other? Yeah. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as DDL Punk started showing up. What the fuck? What the fuck are they talking about? What the fuck is going on? Monica, save these niggas. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Hello. Your favorite girl, Mila. Is it Mila? At the end, I don't know how to say that. Sorry. But welcome to chat. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both the girls turned towards me as if they noticed something. Noticed I was standing there. DDL Punk. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn more to appreciate simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader. Oh, you're close? Okay, cool. Thank you. I was close. If you have anything that I could call you, or how I pronounce the end of your name. But yeah, then, yeah. The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain to her, DDL Punk. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way we can convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, but it's also a waste! You understand that, right, DDL Punk? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course I'm gonna have to go with... Help me, Sayori! Like I'm summoning Maharaga, man! Mal? Okay. Mal, okay. Thank you for that. I did not know how to say your name, and I would have struggled on that for a long time. And I would have felt like a dick for it. Alright. I love Doki Doki. This game is really fun. I fuck with this game a lot. Yuri Natsuki, Yuri Natsuki, Yuri Natsuki. Or I could summon Big Yuri. Big Yuri, the literature girl. Monica? With this stupidity, I summon! Monica. Oh yeah, Monica. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Yuri. I like Yuri a lot more. I fuck with her a lot more. I've always fucked with her. Natsuki. Wait, what? You're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait. It's not an excuse for you to be mean. You shouldn't pick a fight with someone just because their opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Starts with an M, ends with a A. Wait, did I accidentally pick Yuri? Yuri wouldn't even take the poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. Bark, bark. Stop barking, nigga! Stop barking, nigga. I mean, I didn't just start, but you know. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said your poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have been... Oh, yo, what's good in scrubbing? You wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. Yugo is crazy. You'll learn very quickly if you stick around that Yugo is mad crazy. He's mad crazy. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on, what did you say? Fucking Masto? I didn't catch that. He's a sexist, don't be surprised. What the fuck? Bro, I gotta put a sign that says I'm not sexist, bro. This gotta cut off, bro. In the end, I'm feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps me take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from looking at all your faces right now. Well, warning, Natsuki snatches her poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach, unsin the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No! How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that? You handled yourself as anyone would. Your Jordans are fake? Why are you calling my Jordans fake, bro? I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, DDL Punk, you're too kind. I'm thankful that to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. I love you, bro. We got a Yuri stan in chat, bro. We got a Yuri stan in chat. That's crazy. One more thing. That thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do something so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? Maybe I am a Yuri fan. I like Yuri too. Yuri's like my second favorite character right next to Monica. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. DDL Punk, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the things the poem everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. DDL Punk, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. No, not Monica. Don't worry. I know this isn't the first time I've seen this game. I was there when this shit boomed. I know what's happening. Don't worry. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does this thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see they make good friends with you. Yes, Monica! Phew. You know, DDL Punk, it's nice, I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think, seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think, everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori hasn't caught on to the situation that I'm in. Natsuki is simple, Yuri is complicated, And Monica is JavaScript? Yeah, Monica's the JavaScript. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, let's just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. And I said that more, into myself. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. What run are you doing? I don't know. I just started. I know what's happening, but I don't know the specific complicated shit about it. So I'm just gonna go through. You don't have to specifically mention anything. I'm just gonna run through. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Next poem. Disorient. Frightened. Uncanny. Marriage death. Broken? Okay. Misery. Nightgown. Cry. Firework Valentine. Whisper. Oh! Clumsy. Chocolate. Extreme disarray. Disarray. I know, I remember what you said. I wish I could write JavaScript poems. Analysis seems like a Yuri word, yep. Extraordinary? Oh. Anime, electricity, melancholy, prayer. Melancholy, yep. Unrestrained, entropy, bunny, lucky, melody. Play, anger, precious. Hope, jumpy. Unrestrained. Vanilla, childhood, peaceful, fireflies kiss, daydream, embrace. Okay. Intellectual. That's a Yuri word. Swimsuit, imagination, Doki Doki, romance, hurt, special, sunny, smile. Okay, so they just dump it random. Imagination? Okay. Agonizing, unrequited. That seems like a fancy word, so it's a Yuri word, right? Nope, it is not. Beauty. Headphones, fester, playground, disown, horror. Horror, okay. Nibble, incongruent. That's a Yuri word. Yep. Together, infinite is a Yuri word, right? Yeah. Holiday, ocean, captive. Heaven sense a Yuri word. Yeah. Empty, or is a Yuri word. Shopping, ribbon, after image. Contamination? Okay, yeah, it's a Yuri word. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Another day passes and time for me to club meeting. How many days do you stream a week? I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, not on Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday, but not all the time. That's my thing. But also, that's a really good time. That is a really good time for you to ask that, because I wanted to end off stream there. So, thank you guys for stopping by. It seems like you guys want more DDLC. I will be playing some Dark Souls 3 tomorrow. Same time as always. I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna figure out how to save the fucking game. And I'll see y'all later. Thanks. Goodbye.